all over again, climbing the ropes, or trying to, as you were going to be.
Awesome.
So, and we'll call that your turn. We will now go to Sir Janice, who then we will have our good friend Raquel up on deck. So, Sir Janice, what do you do?
Good question. From what you told me, I am paralyzed at this point in time, correct?
Yes.
What can I do?
Nothing.
Is there any way I can try and break free from this somehow?
Don't you have to get healed?
For this particular thing, for this particular homebrewed thing,
I hate that word.
I know.
Homebrew. Oh.
To obey the rules.
That's it. You really shouldn't have did combat, but you'd have insisted. Homebrew.
I'm in prison.
My friend.
Well now. Let's
now you all have chosen death.
You have chosen poorly. Let's. Actually, no. You cannot do anything. You are currently paralyzed. You're face down. So, yes, you until
My head going.
So, yes, yeah, you're help me, and that will you're still
There's something in my ass.
Yeah, you are still able to speak to someone at some point, but not as much as you'd like. Raquel, our good friend
Yes.
Rach.
Okay. So
And
I
then
am
it will
in.
be James after that. So
I'm in a prison box, or what exactly?
yes, it's a cage hanging down just below the underbelly of this vehicle.
Is it metal?
Make a perception check.
Come on, you dice. That was good. That was
Natural
good.
20.
21.
Lovely. Right. Okay. No, it's definitely not metal. You've spent some time from your history below the canopy. This is the unmistakable feel, grain, and density, and all of that strength and durability of iron oak.
Oh, shit.
Not only that, with the 21, you're looking about and you're saying, "Oh God!" Especially now that stuff's starting to fly, like the spells going about, and lights are now pointing on. You again, because of your human eyes, you don't have very good dark vision. Thing being, you know from looking at it, this isn't a vehicle. This is an actual fucking spider. This is a giant spider.
Okay.
It is wearing some sort of iron oak armor.
Right.
I wish I knew this information prior.
Is there any way I can...
Sorry. I really should have said at the start. I didn't know this was going to go this far, to be fair. So, should have said at the start of the round. From now on, from here on in, anyone with arachnophobia, I apologise in this. There will be giant spiders mentioned within this.
You won't see any, though.
You'll not see any. Sometimes pure mention of it, arachnophobia, well, it may actually do a lot.
That's very true. I apologise.
Yes. So, however, I apologise as well. We probably should have mentioned the technicality, but this was a secret up until this point. It's weird in D&D gaming because you try and do the best for your players as well as anyone watching. Well, this is a new thing for me. Anyone watching, it was a game secret. Apologies. However, yes, this is the case.
Is
I
there
will
any way
try
I
not
can
to do any
escape?
actions or scary noises resembling arachnids. So,
I will not keep that promise.
you can certainly try. Can you make me... How is it you want to try and escape?
Is there any
That
kind
thinks
of
in that game you love.
like little lock or anything like that?
There is not that you can see, especially with the perception of 21. There doesn't seem to be a lock. It seems to be more of like a sliding side contraption.
Oh,
That's kind of is pulled to the side and then pulled up. So you're on the underbelly of this spider. So
I am literally just going to try anything.
okay, it's your
Go
choice.
for something mental.
Well, the reason I'm
like-
asking you how are you going to escape is because there's two different varieties of escape if you want to try, which will depending on the what role you want to be doing.
I'll probably roll rubbish and not escape, but hey, you know.
Just
Yeah.
rolled a 21 a second ago.
Yeah, that's true. So,
Oh,
But by the curse of
right,
the
what
dice,
did you want me
that
to
means it
roll
should be the
for?
opposite.
well, how are you escaping?
Um,
Are you bending the bars? Are you trying to go through the bars? Are you using brute strength?
I would say I'm going to try and get through the bars because she's not actually that strong. I mean, she's not weak, but she's not
that
actually
totally
like,
makes
strong.
sense.
So
So you would roll a. Let's go straight to dexterity. Actually, acrobatics. Let's say acrobatics for this.
24.
Excellent. Yeah, you're
I
halfway
rolled a
through.
7 and I've got no, I rolled a 17, sorry, and I've got a +7.
So boom,
Talk
you get
about
halfway
lucky.
through. Your top half of the body is out now, and you start to squeeze your way out. We'll say for this because you're a prisoner. Even though you'd be long resting and stuff like that, you've technically not been long resting because you're prisoners. So
Okay.
half
I can't
everything,
do anything else.
spells, spell slots, and key points for yourself because you're a monk.
I was
So
gonna say,
half everything off your sheet now, just so to represent
right.
and your hit points, just to show you're unhealthy at this point.
I've got 5 key points. Do you want me to use 3 or 2?
Yeah, put it down to 2.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so you got
Can
2
I
key
use a key point to try and get the rest of my body out?
points. How so?
Tip of the wind, baby.
By using
Escape cage. That's a monk
Yeah,
spell, isn't it?
it's well known. It's a well known monk feat.
The natural monk ability.
Yes.
half step of the wind. You can
I was gonna say,
disengage.
That doubles your
acrobatics could be
movement.
like
Yeah,
speed
but
Can I
with
that's
disengage from this?
I like the way you're thinking, but unfortunately, no. You're
Well, we
halfway out.
had
We'll say.
Misty Step.
He can do weird
Yeah.
stuff.
Well,
You
we
have
had
Misty
Misty
Step.
Step.
Okay, can I
You
use
drop down from up there. and
could I
not take
use
any
flurry
damage.
of blows to try and do like strength for the rest of it?
That'd be a deck should be hitting with for
You've got to
flurry
use
blows.
an attack action.
Yeah,
first
you-
before use flurry
oh,
blows.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I didn't use an attack action. That's completely
true.
fine.
Yeah, we'll
Oh, but
stay
I've
for
got I
this.
can use an attack as a bonus action.
You certainly can, but you would need to attack. So, yeah, it's even with your perception of 21, you'll know that this is Iron Oak.
Yeah, I
being
get
a
it.
trained monk. You're not going to break these. It's
Just
there's a reason
hopeful.
why yeah, I get you. You're trying to get back into the fight and pretty quickly. It was very admirable of you. So from there
That's
we
cool.
will move on to Jim Ronan.
Oh,
and
half
Before you do it,
after
Mary, disengage was very funny.
Yes, I did like that.
Yes, shout out to
Engaging.
Miri, our artist. Yay!
Okay, see, Mary, see that $1 million XP I took off you? You can have it back.
Right.
So,
Oh,
Ronan, you're up.
So I'm in another cage, and I've got someone sticking a spear behind me.
Not anymore. They've quickly moved to battle stations. You've seen
Right.
them do this a handful of times. In fact, the last time you've seen them do it was when your new prison cellmate was captured.
Damn, I had a plan. I'm gonna try and grab the spear off him.
I get you, that would have been good.
Right. So would I known this thing was a moving and a living, breathing thing as well? No.
I will say yes. You're
Right.
a ranger. You would have known.
Right. I'm gonna try I want to try and swing the cage to try and knock the thing off balance.
Okay. Yeah.
As my attack.
Give us an acrobatics check.
Cool.
And this is the smartest thing you've
Okay.
ever done. Like,
Oh, that's
usually you
mean.
like
It's
things. I'm
starting
like,
to
I'm
compliment.
surprised you're doing that, but that's
Yeah.
like well done.
It's starting to rock. You notice it's on some sort of rails, so when you're
Yeah.
rocking it, it's starting to move towards the edge of where you would be pulled up. So
Right.
yeah, this is starting to, and you're starting to get a little bit of momentum. You're not there yet, but you're getting
That's
there.
good.
That was a good shout, by the way. Can you do the same as well, Jim? Half your spell slots if you've got
Yeah.
any, being a
Yeah.
ranger.
So
Half
nothing.
your and
Um,
half your hit points as well, just for purposes of being a prisoner. I'll let you in the fight, but not as well as the others.
I'm
Yeah,
presuming we have
figured.
like no weapons on us or absolutely anything.
Yes, you'll
like
not have.
that.
You'll not
No.
have weapons.
Figured.
You
Right.
are a living weapon, Rach. That shouldn't be a problem. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a monk.
I was just curious because
yeah,
Monks have fists as weapons, you know.
yes, and so we go to the Queen. There's a lot of stuff to happen here for the Queen. So,
please don't kill me.
so Sir Janice de Grande, you are down. So we will go for another 2 attacks on one on each of our friends. Actually, 2 attacks on Ralph because
Okay.
who do you call him is no longer in play. Our good friend Gaz. And these were this was this weapon. So we will. Does a 11 hit?
No.
This isn't for Gaz. This is for Ralph. Sorry.
No. I'd also like to point out Ralph hasn't moved, so Ralph's still standing by the impaled thing, and this is the second thing to bounce off him.
Yes, and the second hit does a 23 hit.
No. Of course it does.
Of course it does. Right. So you feel a ting and then a right in the side of your neck. Could you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes.
They're trying
Yeah.
thingy
they are.
everyone to capture yous. I say
Oh,
thingy,
I don't
I
hold a
know
one.
exactly what I mean. I
Yeah,
just can't
that
think of
is
the word.
Yep. You also as you step forward, it's
Paralysed.
God.
Yeah, that's the
You
word I'm
fall
looking for.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are now face first, and you are paralysed. Seeing as how David's done the same, you are paralysed for the remainder. Right. The other one, we will have another couple of rolls for Melgrim because you are technically closer, and Daphne. So we'll do you first. Does a
Probably
19
bigger
hit you,
threat to them
Melgrim?
as well.
Does a 19 hit you, Melgrim?
Yes.
Right. You suddenly realise what they're trying to fire at you. Seems to be a net as it and just wraps around you. Can you make me a strength saving throw, please?
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as the net hits you, you lose grip of the rope and you start swinging in this net. You are, you are currently restrained, and we'll need to do the same for. What do you call her?
Daphne?
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that actually beats her armor class. It shouldn't.
She has the.
No, it doesn't.
14 definitely doesn't.
Yeah, definitely doesn't. Right, so yeah, then the net just bounces off her harmlessly again as she starts making her way up. In fact, I will do her roll as well for athletics while we're here. In fact, I can do it from here. Why am I doing that? I have access to her character. I am the DM, damn it. I am the all-living, all-breathing God.
I am the CEO.
You're the CEO, indeed.
No, you're me, mate.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. Tell me about it, mate. Oh, okay. Appears that the net has, as Daphne starts to, and she's let go, she has hold of the rope by one hand, and she currently can't do anything